You are
Good
live.
morning, and welcome to the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge here at Co Cigar and Lounge at 3418 Bienville Boulevard / Highway 90 in beautiful Ocean Springs, Mississippi. I am joined by my two co-hosts, Mort to my left and Bones to my left, and I'm Maverick, welcoming you to the show.
To the shoot,
It's a beautiful day out there.
Not bad, buddy. Not
This
bad.
morning when I was out there at 5:30, beautiful.
Yeah, I was outside
Beautiful.
about 6:15.
Coffee. What are we drinking?
We are having a breakfast blend from the finest grind over in Ocean Springs. And I think it's pretty good. I think I was right on with making it.
Okay.
It tastes pretty good.
Good. And you didn't get grounds all over the place. So
No.
yeah, very good.
Yeah.
And we are smoking a My Father, Jaime Garcia.
Hmm.
Which I always like.
How about that?
If I can cut the cap.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got to be
I
able to
forgot
cut
to
that.
eat.
And the reason why we're like a couple of seconds late getting
what?
live is because
Technical,
we're having mouse difficulties.
technical difficulty.
Mouse difficulties.
Yeah, Mouse doesn't want to do what it wants to do. It's running on its own.
All right.
It's chasing a cat.
We'll have a new one by the next day. But
By next week, we'll have a new mouse.
yeah.
God, I hope we don't have to go with the tail on it.
Oh.
That means we'd have to get another.
Well, you
tail.
know,
That's hard.
because I'm probably going to buy it on Amazon, which is changing on October. Kind of doing, and I don't blame them in a way, but it's going kind of like the way Netflix went with multiple passwords. You know, you cut out can't have 10 people using the same thing anymore. Whatever.
Right.
Well, if you have Amazon Prime and you have a gazillion mailing addresses in there because you mail it here, you mail it there, you want it mailed direct, or other people use it other than who's in the
Right.
Well, they're only got my Amazon Prime account says my home address.
Yep.
That's the only place that account can ship to.
That's not what I read.
That's
Because you
that's
get
what I
gift
picked it up.
tickets. You can gift people stuff. So why can't you ship it to them?
I get
And I read that, and I said, yeah, that doesn't make sense.
but that's the way I read it, and I was like,
No, I think what their intent was like Netflix. If you're using Prime, you can't have it delivered to
A, B, and C.
right,
Okay.
and as well as
They're
Prime
stopping
Video.
the sharing thing.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's what I get.
So in other words, you cannot use my Prime. What Barry's saying about shipping, say a microwave, and he can give his account to somebody so they can use it and get the savings.
No, what I got from it was you could still use it for gift shipping. So
Okay.
If I'm sending you a birthday present
Right.
and you live in New Jersey, it's a one-time transaction.
Okay.
Maybe one time a year. I don't know.
I can buy that. Because
Okay.
they got to be able to, because then you're cut. Because we're thinking, all right, then anything Caitlin buys, she's just gonna have to deliver it to the house here, and she'll have to come pick it up or whatever. But if she goes on and buys it, she should ship it to her address as a gift.
Well,
Is what you're saying, and then get the free shipping.
Probably what their analytics are looking at is how
often? How often?
is this like an every
Right.
other day shipping
Yeah,
and
right,
stuff?
right.
Yeah, that's not
So if
that's
It's
not
not-
what it's
if we-
designed
That's
for.
not kosher.
we left the address, at her address in Biloxi, and we buy a lot more stuff than she does, they're gonna be like, this shipping a little bit too much to this address.
So both, yes.
Yeah.
So this
Okay.
is probably a shared
I
account.
could buy that. So if we want to still buy something there's an Australian Amazon, we go on there, buy it, and
Oh,
it ships it from over there to there, so we're not paying overseas charges.
Right.
Okay, I could buy.
And that's actually pretty smart to be able to do that too.
Oh yeah,
You're saving bank.
Well, there's a lot of things they can't get over there because we just sent a box for our granddaughter's birthday in October, Maddie, of this new show. It's like a cartoon superhero dresses up. It kind of reminds me of who's that family, the superhero family.
And does she like
The
that kind of thing?
Incredibles. The Incredibles.
You're aware she likes that kind of thing.
So, so we bought a shitload of stuff because Brenda said they can't get it over there. So the only place you can get it here is at a Walmart. So what? We go there. Well, not we. I can't say we. She went there and then whatever.
Good.
They should have it on
How
time.
much was that shipping? 75. Can anything be under 100?
No.
No, $140
No.
Jesus.
for 2 weeks, and that's they say in between 7 and 10 working days, which is good because
Yeah,
when we ship
and
when we
you're
ship
going all
when
the
we
way to
ship something
Australia.
during COVID, it took 4.5 months to get there. Candy melted and all that bullshit. But anyway,
of course you
yeah.
can.
we had a good football game last night.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. The Dolphins hung in there for a while.
They almost came back,
Yeah.
but I'm telling you that.
Bad penalty.
And you know what?
I
it
missed
went
the
over.
very, very end.
Oh, it was penalty that actually won the game.
Did you
for
see the one over? It went over with the field goal.
roughing the punter, roughing the punter.
Oh,
Yeah.
did they take him out?
Yeah.
Oh, I did see the highlights. The center went over and just took him out.
Yeah, and
He
then
took him and he hurt him too.
and
he got
that,
hurt.
that ended up.
And you know what? Even though they won by 10, that field goal,
Hi, Randy.
Hey, Randy.
and Andy, the field goal made it go over.
I don't do this for many people, but I'll do it for you. OH.
Hey, we got a bye week, so
You know that?
no big deal.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking the field goal. Why are they doing that? Well, then I'm thinking, oh, they're kicking the field goal to make it go over.
And,
I did see the end.
what
of the
was
game.
happening? It's fixed.
He's up
Well,
there going,
like I
oh,
said-
the number.
I had a ticket with some stuff on there, and I thought Josh Allen, when I was reading the stats, he only had 4 yards. And when I re-looked at it this morning, it was 4 attempts with 25 yards of rushing, and my ticket was 25 or more. So I scanned it because now you can scan your ticket with the QR code, and it pops up and tells you whether you lost or it's
Or
still
what?
open.
Okay.
And it's still open after last night, which means everything means one of two things: either they gave me a push on the $25,
Mike, how you doing?
or I haven't seen Mike Roxdale show. Haven't seen that name in a long time.
How you doing, Mikey?
So yeah, the Jaime Garcia man.
That's pretty good.
I like it. Always have.
Huh.
But he's not one of my people.
No, not with Garcia.
Well, it's spelled wrong. It's spelled
Oh.
wrong.
Oh, okay.
Jai.
Jaime's with an H.
Jaime.
Well,
I don't know.
You know, Jaime. could
I don't
be
have
your
any people named
you know?
Jaime.
You know what I mean? Jaime, hey, Jaime.
So we had a lot of things going on.
bring the gefilte fish over.
yeah.
Charlie was already gone before we did our last show.
We did our last show and paid tribute to him.
But Jimmy Kimmel wasn't, and he is now.
Well, here's you've got a problem with optics on this.
I know
right?
I know where you're going with this. Too.
And I saw your social media post, and I made a comment that there are a lot of people that are saying the FCC has overstepped its bounds. Okay, if the FCC did in fact put the heat on ABC to fire Jimmy Kimmel, then they overstepped their authority.
Okay.
The FCC's charter is not to determine whether it's fact or fiction,
Right.
truth or a lie. It's not their fact. It's
Right.
not. It's not what they're there for.
Right.
They're there to make sure that they adhere to the license that is approved for that station, and they don't throw
And
an
the
F
rule
bomb
and the
and all
rules
this
are
stuff.
fired. Yeah. Yes.
because
Yes.
it's over the air.
Yes.
The ABC, CBS, NBC, and CW
Right.
are over the air, that can be picked up by antenna.
Right.
Absolutely.
So they fall under FCC guidelines.
Okay.
So if the government
Hold on a second. So, cable channels.
do not fall under FCC guidelines,
I did not know that.
Yes.
I assumed they did.
No,
Now just a
they
big four now.
self police.
That's why
That's why they beep. Why some will beep and others
some
will
don't,
not.
and they
Yeah.
show titties and they don't show titties.
Correct.
Okay.
So
Okay.
So getting back to the point, if the FCC did take heat from the White House, which personally I don't believe it because
I don't.
the
need
man's
it.
been in office for how long?
Less
9
than a
months?
year. Yeah, less than a year.
Don't you think that would have been one of the main agendas?
Yes. I
So-
would think you're right.
Okay, so
I don't think that's true.
and it's the same thing as his name on an Epstein list. I think that if his name were on the Epstein list,
It would have been out.
the Democrats would have released that in the last administration.
And big time magnified it.
Okay, so second point, I guess, or my opposing point on that is Kimmel's ratings were at the lowest that they've ever been.
In the toilet.
And the cost of production, the cost of personnel,
What is he making? $30 million a year. Or something?
and each, from what I I mean, it could be wrong, but each week, what I understood was it's running about 10 million each week.
Yeah.
For his staff and everything.
Yes.
Mike,
I could be wrong.
But it was in the millions, we'll say.
Mike, we don't talk about him.
Nah, he's
He's on those. But along your lines, and we both defended this country, and Mav's a patriot too.
a true patriot.
Thank you.
I 100% believe in the First Amendment, freedom of speech.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All the way.
Okay. Should they have been fired? Not just Jimmy Kimmel, but these other folks, for saying, oh, well, he kind of brought it upon himself, or this, that, and the other thing, whatever. That's their opinion. I don't think they should have been fired for, it's going to be hard to say, saying that. I think they should be fired because it's a moral thing. I mean, come on, people.
Okay, so I get what you're saying.
And it's up to the company.
The company that owns those particular local broadcast stations. So like this particular market share wasn't involved in the Sinclair, whatever. There's
Right.
two companies that have said, we're not showing this crap anymore.
Right.
That's up to
The
them.
one here hasn't done that.
Right.
But those were two pretty big companies.
Entities. Yeah. They're
If you look at where those ABC stations are, they're pretty big markets.
Yes.
So they've come down and said, we're not playing this garbage.
Right.
If you're going to, if it's satire, then it's satire.
Right.
That's
Making fun of a person, whatever. But
Yes.
somebody's death,
that's bad form.
that's like,
You
all
know-
right, say the Pope dies and they make fun of, well, he brought it upon himself. I'm a Catholic. He's a little too liberal and blah, blah, blah.
whatever.
what they,
Form
what
is
they
what
did,
Absolutely, it's not right.
It's their delivery too that caused them to be fired. When you say something off, well, not off color, but you know where I'm going. Your delivery,
Kinda
your
like
vernacular in it,
Kind of like the shit he says a lot.
right?
Well,
Your delivery in saying something, it's not right.
but the fact of the matter is, if he were on a cable channel,
Right.
it'd be a different story. We wouldn't even be talking about this.
We would just say that was pretty ugly what he said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's a pig.
Yeah,
And-
yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah,
all
yeah.
you can do
And
because
people got to realize too, Trump.
That's correct.
Trump can go to the FCC and say, "Hey, this is what I think." Okay, like he can go to the Fed board.
don't you think he's got better things
Oh,
to do?
absolutely.
I don't think he would even think
No.
about that.
Like he can go to the Fed board and say, "Hey, I think you need to drop the rates." But guess what? The Fed board's on their own. The FCC doesn't work for Trump.
Yeah, actually, the
Maybe
FCC chairman is
sort of.
You know
is
what I'm saying?
appointed-
I see what Bones
Okay.
is saying, but he has way too much other things to do.
right.
Like
So
have
I
dinner
did
with the fucking King of England.
I
mean,
did
come on.
I did check on the FCC board. There's a couple of empty positions on it, but currently the chairman is a Republican appointed chairman.
Right.
You've
Now-
got a Democrat
now he might get
and
president.
another Republican
Right.
on the
But
seat.
you know what I mean? He has ways to think way too much that's behind him.
Now, this is along the same lines. I read an article the other day, and I really want to do more research on it because, for whatever reason, I totally believe this, but it could be wrong. There was a law back in 2013, Smith something or another, but Biden and Obama. Well, at that point, Biden was vice president, Obama was president. They got rid of, and what that law did was, you got CNN, NBC, whatever these stations, voicing their opinion, saying whatever, but at the end they have to say, "This is our opinion. Might not necessarily be fact, but this is our station's opinion about this situation."
Right. I remember that.
Well, they wiped that out, which opened up the door to say whatever they want.
Sure.
And that's where misinformation comes in.
Yes.
yeah.
And I'm not saying the right doesn't put out misinformation by any means. And I'm not
Both
saying
sides play the game.
Right. But the left seems to believe. But anyway, reinstill that law. Bring that law back and say, all right, you want to voice your opinion about this, this, and this? Have proof, whatever.
So I'm going to mic drop the conversation from my side on this.
No need to be sorry, Mike.
This is going to be the mic drop to end my point.
Okay.
Jimmy Kimmel was a small fish on ABC.
Absolutely.
If the Oval Office was involved in a situation where they put pressure on ABC, I think the View would have been the first one to get.
Oh,
canned.
Dude,
they
I
need to
wasn't
go.
thinking that,
They need-
but now that you said it,
They need to go.
100%.
So
They need to
that
go.
that
Yeah.
proves that
Hey,
the
they
Oval
weren't.
Office did not
Right.
That's a
pressure
good point.
ABC.
I didn't think about
Very, very good.
that. I did
Mort,
not. I
very
did not think
good.
of that. But also, what Trump said, he was talented. He had no talent. I didn't find him funny
I did
when he first started. He was
the
on.
Man Show,
Yeah.
and when he first started late night.
Here
He
it
was
goes.
right. He was
Before it
right in the
became-
middle.
Before it became a political show, he was funny.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah,
when
I
he was
agree.
just all he was doing was bashing the Orange Man and all that.
Yep.
It wasn't funny.
The only one that might make it through all this. Well, they also got rid of what's his name? Stephen
Colbert.
Colbert.
Yeah.
Go there.
No,
He
CBS.
was real political.
CBS cut him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
real political.
Who's left?
Fallon.
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon.
I like Jimmy Fallon. I like the guests. I like the skits he does. Whatever.
I haven't
was-
watched the late
I
night
was-
show in over 17
I can't
years.
stay up that
Me
late.
either,
man.
dude.
Yeah,
Except if I'm here. I haven't watched the late night show in 17 years.
Yeah.
It starts at. He starts at
11:30?
10:30,
10:30. I just haven't done it.
and they film it during the day, so it's not really
Right.
Yeah,
It's not
it's-
live.
late night
yeah,
for
it's-
us. But you get into that, whatever, you know. But we got football. We
Yeah.
got baseball playoffs coming
You
up.
got to buy
Football, no.
the Ohio State buy.
They got to buy.
Who do you got? Who you got?
We got Kent State
They any good?
at home.
It's one of the teams that we beat up on
This-
periodically.
Okay.
The
So
score, the score should, it's I think the spread's like 41.5.
you're giving them Florida State's giving them 41.5.
That's a lot of points to go against. Man. I mean,
You know what?
we can score 50 and they can come back and score 2 gimme touchdowns. And
Right. You know to give me touchdown, especially in the
but a good point on our fantasy football, like Morty Fax brought up. Low man in our league pays $10, and we have to everybody puts a pick in for a 12-team parlay. You got to risk to make money.
right.
You can't have a 12-team parlay to make $1,000. I mean, it's still
$90 a piece. just about.
$990 more than
You had,
what we
but
had.
you want to make more than that.
right. So if you take the chance and take Florida State minus 41.5, you're going to make more money than taking Florida State in the money line.
Yes.
Pick prop bets like I did last night. I took Josh Allen plus 25 or more yards rushing with at least 1.5 throwing touchdowns. Stuff like that makes you money. Granted, and I cut mine down from 10, 12 I used to do to 5. And you got more of a chance of winning.
If it's easy to win, that means you're not getting a lot of money.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You could put a
50
20
bucks or 75 bucks.
Oh,
Not
shit.
even that.
Yeah, but you know what?
Maybe-
35 bucks is cool.
Well, maybe when you're picking
Excitement.
12 teams.
Oh yeah.
Mike,
Mike, who you think?
take them down. I hate
Hey.
Clemson. I hate Dabo. I'm
I
an
got
ACC
Miami.
guy, but taking Miami.
I hope we just make it interesting a
Wait,
little
which
bit.
Miami?
It ain't a blowout.
Florida's
You
got
know what I mean?
in
'Cause-
Miami though.
Yeah, I know. But you know what? I'm concerned about my quarterback.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
as you should
he
be.
could get
He-
hurt. Miami's
Yeah,
line
but
is
you know
big
what?
and fast.
He's he had a very bad game.
You know who else is having a bad game? Who was the Heisman hopeful at the very beginning of the season?
Shit.
Hold on. Shador Sanders.
No, Sanders.
No, I mean not Sanders. Who's calling that freaking 9 o'clock? I don't know.
What's it called?
Oh, Sammy maybe. Heisman this year.
Preseason.
Oh,
Cigar Lounge,
Peyton.
yeah.
Manning.
Manning. Yeah,
He's having a bad. He's not doing well.
Hello?
he's not doing bad, but he's not up to the hype yet. He
No.
said he's coming back in 26.
They overhyped him.
They did.
Did
Manning. They overhyped Manning.
He's still going to
He
go.
was the Heisman hopeful for the year.
He's still going to go
Manning
number one.
Preseason
He's still going to go number one when he comes out.
by name because of his name.
And but you
Right
look-
or not?
No, it's not right.
Okay.
But
There's probably better players. And look, the scouts, the teams that are hiring those people, they know.
oh yeah,
They know.
it's all
Now,
It's all.
Did he have a bad game last week?
He's having a rough time because, in my opinion, he gets frazzled by defense.
Okay.
If he gets too much pressure,
Right.
he makes mistakes.
Okay.
And when you're in one of those elite colleges,
Right.
you're there for a purpose. You're not there to get frazzled. You've already been through all that in high school.
Right, right.
You would think. Yes.
You are.
He needs more maturing.
You're a semi-pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he'll get there.
I don't doubt it if he
plays
he listens to his coach.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and he's also going.
Is he listening to his dad and his uncles?
I don't have a problem with that either because
Okay.
they've been in those.
He's
positions.
got 2 Super
Sure
Bowl
they
winning
do.
uncles.
Yeah.
He's got a dad that should be in the Hall of Fame. A grandfather that should be in the Hall of Fame. He's got a dad, Cooper, who would have been in the Hall of Fame had he not gotten sick, because they say he was the best athlete out.
But Mike sees my point.
He's overrated.
He at the beginning of the season they definitely hyped him up for no reason, and they put a lot of pressure on him.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, it's going to be in Oregon.
Right, but he says Penn State. Oh, Penn State getting smashed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Penn State looks good though, man.
Oregon looks.
I know.
Oregon's mean.
And they're backed by Nike.
And,
so
and
it's like,
they're pissed off because they got manhandled last year. Yeah, they're on a vengeance.
They're on a
tour.
mission. Yeah.
who's a big Oregon Duck fan?
Yeah,
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk was. Yeah,
Big Oregon Duck fan.
Yeah.
And they voted.
Dude, you know what they're going to do?
Oh,
They're
yeah,
on
we
a
know.
mission. They're playing.
They're going to have a vigil for him.
Yeah.
And they voted his
Boy,
wife.
let's talk about
The
that.
board voted his wife in
Vigil.
as the new CEO of.
unanimously.
Which,
Makes sense.
yeah, absolutely.
Makes sense.
But we talked. I had this. I was talking to my sister this morning. I said Turning Point has what they say almost 60,000 applications, open chapters
They got a
all
lot.
over the place.
Yeah, high school and college.
And I told her, I said, I think they got to be very, very careful. She says, why? I said, they're going to do their due diligence and check into whoever, you know what, because somebody could be trying to open a chapter somewhere and then start spewing.
Well, here was my fear was that you've got somebody that's trolling the whole system.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, putting in everybody for it.
Yeah.
But I don't know the process, and I'm not going to speak to the process, but I think you have to have like people locally that are trying to open up a chapter. So like, let's say we were young, we were in college, and we were going to 3 different colleges. We would have to be the one spearheading that chapter to be opened and have people that could do it.
So I don't know who is that. I don't know who that is.
Belichick listens to his girlfriend.
Rick, where are you located, Rick? Yeah, I would listen to her too.
She's hot, Ricky.
His problem is he was overhyped as a coach coming into that college too. I think they were hoping for better than what they got.
Yeah.
You got all brand new players too. A lot of them.
I'm not taking that away from him, but his style of coaching may not be what they're used to in the college.
Oh,
world.
definitely.
He's telling young guys that he used to tell mature guys.
Yeah, but these guys will listen more.
Yeah, but you know what they're thinking too? They're young, but they're thinking he got
But dude, you're
6
playing
Super Bowls.
you're playing college ball and you're being coached by one of the greatest coaches ever coached professional football. There can't be a downside.
No,
you
wouldn't think.
I don't think so.
But how involved is he in play calling and actually mentoring students?
Yeah.
Student athletes. How involved is he? Because we all know we follow college football more than we do anything else.
That's right. Rick from Florida. My bad.
He's coming in.
Yeah.
So they have quarterback coaches, they have linebacker coaches, they have wide receiver coaches.
They got 18 coaches.
And those guys are more involved with those players than the head coach.
As they should be. Yeah, like Florida State 2-10 this year. Last year, this year 2-0. Oh, they're back. I'm a diehard Florida State fan, but I'm not saying they're back yet. They played. Okay, they beat Alabama, but does that say we're back, and we're better than we were last year? But is Alabama as good as they were last year?
And that was the question that my fans were saying about Ohio State beating Texas.
Yeah.
Okay, is Texas, ESPN, is Texas that good?
Right.
If they are, then Ohio State beat a really good team according to what you're saying.
Right.
Or is Texas not really that good? And you're probably right that maybe we do deserve to be a number 3 or number 2.
And are you guys underrated versus being overrated?
Correct. So it really becomes an issue of who is correct. Are they that good or are we that good?
I think we're going to know something after the fourth game.
4 or 5
more
weeks.
than that. I would say probably around the 6th week.
Yeah.
That's when
Okay,
you start,
okay.
because that's when you start getting the teams that are overinflated. That's when
They
they start getting
marginal wins.
yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
They get exposed.
They
at
don't
that
beat
point.
the spread.
I'm just
Well-
thinking on Bones' end, if he gets 4-0 against some good teams,
Well,
he's going to have a spark in him. He's going to have a spark in him, which will say,
You get exposed around the 6th week.
you know what I mean?
yeah, because we still got Miami coming up. We still got Florida as the last game this season. Sorry, Mav, I don't think that's going to be a problem this year.
Mike is
I'll take a
correct.
trophy in Maduro.
The polls don't make any damn
No,
difference
not the beginning of
until,
the season.
until you get down
Until
into
November,
The, yeah.
when they come out with the first playoff poll.
I hope we just get a couple of wins, and I hope my quarterback doesn't get hurt. And his head
He's got to get
is
it out of
in
his head.
terrible shape right now.
He's
Yeah.
not. He's
5
not-
interceptions, 1 pick six.
He had 6.
Oh, 6?
Yeah, remember I came out from playing cards at night. And the
Oh,
Mav, how's it going?
what do
We
you
didn't have the
have,
game on. He goes, "Oh yeah, 5 interceptions." And like 30 seconds later, he threw another
And
one.
dude, the ones he threw were terrible.
Yes.
But that one in the end zone, triple coverage.
Yes.
Us three could have.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, and
Jose was a goal.
the dude that played the steel guitar.
Yeah. Jose, Luis something.
You know,
Johnson.
Roadhouse. The,
Oh yeah,
Oh.
one that just died recently.
Yeah,
he
he did.
died.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys know who I'm
I know
talking
who
about.
you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
And somebody will say who it is, but
Yeah.
those 3 guys could have caught that
Yeah.
ball.
Well, that was as bad as, I don't know if you watched it, but we were all, a bunch of us here watching the Giant Cowboy game. I just didn't want it to be a blowout, and it ended up being. Me and Mike are going. It was just like holy shit. It was, but a veteran had a great game. Russell Wilson had a great game. 450 something yards, 3 TDs, rushing yards. But that last play of the game, after the kicker made a 64 freaking yard field goal, he just, all right, throw it out. Throw it out.
Yeah,
Let
he
it go to
did that.
let it go to overtime. And play it that. What
What have you got to lose? You're already losing.
Throw it out. No, we were
Tied.
tied. We were
Yeah,
tied
tied.
at the time. So you go to overtime.
Yeah.
He wasn't thinking that.
He threw that up, and it was like, oh my God, in triple coverage, and it was like they got it, and the defense played well, but they gave him enough yards to get him within his range, and it was like 54 yards. I'm like,
And
come
boop,
on,
there he goes
he
again.
just kicked the 65-yarder and had room. He misses this, the
Yeah.
fix is in.
Yeah, right.
You know, right down the. They deserve to win. Both teams played a great game, but the Cowboys.
Didn't he score like over 100 points or something? Or, I mean, the yardage.
Oh, he had over
yardage.
Oh,
Did he have like 200 yards or something like
yeah,
that?
the 64, yeah,
54,
so
40
110.
something.
Oh, yeah, he had close to 200 yards in field goals.
But that he was kicking the shit out of that ball.
And the kicker for the Giants had 4 field goals.
All right, could you, last point on football before we do our ratings. Do you think that the kickers are actually achieving more yards because they're getting better, or is it because they're protected more?
One point I think yesteryear they weren't training as much out there kicking.
So they're getting better.
I think they're getting better because they're out there training.
I think it's a little bit of both.
Because I think a lot they're dependent on more.
Oh, they certainly are.
So I think they're training more, and that's why they're getting better.
Okay.
Mike,
That's what I think.
I have to. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I have to disagree with you on that a little bit. I'm a diehard Giant fan.
Okay.
I think they made a mistake. Russell Wilson was on a roll last week, and they bring in Dart. All right, a couple of run plays. Not so. All right, you can do that. Break them in a little bit. But to trade Russell Wilson, and I'm a Winston fan too. I would trade Winston to Cincinnati before I trade Russell Wilson.
I will stop being a Bengals fan if they get
Well, you don't like Wilson.
Who?
I mean, he doesn't like
Winston James.
Oh,
yeah, he doesn't like
you're going to not watch the
Jameis
Bengals
Winston.
no more?
If they get him, no. I couldn't believe that the Saints got him. I just simply
since his eye surgery, He plays well. If you give him a lot, we thought Russell Wilson likes to sling the ball. Winston likes to sling the ball.
Yeah, but his problem
Sometimes
There's the Spanish guy in the middle of the thing, Feliciano. Jose Feliciano. He's the one that does the
I'm
the
talking
Christmas
about
song. I know who you're talking about, but that's the other blind guy.
Roadhouse.
that's bugging me because I know that guy's. I know who.
Cigar?
Yes, Cigar.
Very good. It went great with the coffee, I think.
Yeah,
It was very, very good. I'm definitely smoking this again.
Yeah.
Very good. Both of them high ratings.
well, give us a high rating. I know you don't like doing numbers, but I'm pushing you into something.
Okay.
Get you out of the comfort zone.
If I have to do
Healy.
Jeff Healy.
Yes.
yes.
Was
Yes. If I have to do a number, I'm going to give this an 8 overall, both of them. 8.
Okay.
I thought the coffee was really good and the cigar was really good. 8.
Okay. Bones, you
Ooh.
didn't have the coffee, but you had the cigar.
I'm smoking. I'm drinking some mushroom coffee. Help with brain fog since I'm getting fucking old. But
It worked?
it works with the mushroom coffee. I've always liked the cigar. I would probably because I like I'm a My Father fan. It burns well. It tastes good. It's got good flavor. You don't have to relight it over and over again. But sometimes that's because you put it down too long, it
Right.
goes out, whatever, So I take that with a grain of salt. But I probably, and I've had that coffee before, the breakfast coffee you're drinking. So I would say I like that breakfast coffee. I give the coffee probably an 8, 8.5.
Mhm.
I'm giving this, I would definitely buy it again and gift it to somebody or buy it for myself. This is going to be high. I say at least a 9, 9.5. I'm going to give it, between both the coffee and my cigar, I give it an overall 9.
And so we're looking at a cigar that is less than, I think, $8.
Wow.
Really?
I didn't think, I
This
thought
is-
it was like a 12er.
No, not at all. This is
How
not.
about that?
This is not one of their most
High-end.
expensive.
No.
On
My
the-
father's, yeah.
yeah.
My
So
father blew it.
This is kind of, if you really want to get down to it, price wise, it's one of the lower ones. It's,
Lower end,
Yeah,
yeah.
so-
For price for my father's.
It helps without a doubt, Mandy. It's made a world of difference.
So when I first lit it, I didn't care for the taste. I thought this has got a really foul taste.
Okay.
I don't know what it was.
Foul, not bitter or anything like that, but foul.
For me, it was kind of like,
Not
ugh.
like
trashy,
not,
huh?
not like the Mexican cigar foul.
No, not like that. No,
Okay.
that's the foulest. That's like, yeah.
That's
Anyway,
drinking out of a trash can.
right.
Yeah.
Or that trash bag that we
Ugh.
saw the video of.
Terrible.
Oh, I
It-
didn't, see,
I hate when he
I didn't
does
see that
It
video.
transitioned to the point where it became
Very good.
kind of enjoyable. I'm not going to go very good.
Okay.
Okay, I'll smoke it. I'm not. It's not. It wouldn't be
A
a box that
go-to?
I have to have in my humidor.
Okay.
No, but
But for the price, it
what's it? 22 a box?
makes a pretty good purchase.
20
Along with
the discount.
the coffee. The coffee, I'm starting to really enjoy the breakfast blends a lot more because, especially when I found out there's more caffeine involved in
Yeah.
the lower roasts than it is the dark roast.
And the deeper
Was it
roast,
dark roast burn off the
It
caffeine?
seems that way, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I would have thought the other way.
The opposite.
Yeah, well,
Absolutely.
So
Goes for cigars too. Just because it's darker doesn't mean it's
correct.
heavier or.
So overall, cigar 8.3,
okay. That's a nice number.
coffee 8.7.
Okay.
It's a good
Great.
breakfast blend.
Yeah, coffee was really delicious today.
It's about an 8.5 overall. give or
Yeah.
take.
So we're looking at high mid 8s.
Okay.
We're all about the same.
Yeah,
area,
about
give
the
or
same
take.
area. That was good.
It's definitely a coffee that you. It's probably not as inexpensive as community coffee,
No.
but it is worth exploring again
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm going to have a second cup if there's some left.
Before we get off,
Yeah, I think
I think
you do.
I think we need to. I thought we need to get back to what we used to do last year and make picks for the week.
I'm not prepared for that this week.
Doing what?
Making
Making
picks
picks.
for football.
We can
Ah,
come.
we'll
We
do-
can.
how about next week?
We'll address
Let's
that
start
next
it.
week.
Yeah.
Matt?
All right, ladies and
Wait,
gentlemen,
let me get to.
Yeah. Oh, right out of the. Go ahead.
for the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge, we're going to bid you a happy and safe weekend. God bless. And for Bones, Mort, and myself, Maverick, see you later.
Go Giants.
Go Eagles.
Go Knowles. Oh, I moved the fucking mouse.
It's either the Bengals or the Saints. One or the other. I mean, one's going to win, the other's going to lose.
Every time.
We're still on air.
There we go.
Task manager. Use your up arrow. Oh, can't do it. Wow. Oh, there you go.
That's just a wireless mouse, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's
Who worked what?